Welcome to the Soul Session, Mind, Body, and Spirit. We strive to create a Christ centered approach to health, embracing wellness in every area, so that we may serve God with strength, joy, and endurance. My name is Brandy Monroe. I'm a mother of three, family life educator, a biblical life coach, and I bring a deep understanding of the importance of balance in every aspect of life. Professionally, I serve as a supervisor in the government sector, but my true passion lies in empowering others to live healthy, fulfilled lives with holistic health practices, fitness, and spiritual growth.
And my name is Wanda Miller, AKA that wellness lady. I'm a wife, a mother, a grandmother, a stroke survivor, a college professor, a licensed professional counselor, and a wellness advocate. And most of all, I'm a Jesus lover. So today we have Miss Mary Ann. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so Mary Ann is a 56-year-old woman married to the love of her life.
Absolutely.
She has three sons, and she's a grandmother of three grandsons, all boys.
But news today, I am now a grandmother of a little girl.
Oh,
Yeah,
congratulations.
Congratulations.
yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen her yet. I just got news just a couple hours ago. So
Oh,
Oh,
I have my
congratulations.
first girl. I have two brothers, three sons, three grandsons. Now I have a granddaughter.
Oh,
So
wow.
I know you're going to spoil her.
She's gonna be spoiled.
yeah. Yeah, I don't even know what to do with a little girl, but I'm gonna figure it out.
Yes.
So, Marianne is an assistant manager for a Japanese company called KBK Incorporated. She's a water aerobics instructor at the local YMCA. She's a member of Love and Action Community Members Church Ministries Church. Sorry. Her hobbies are golfing, kayaking, and stock car racing.
Seeing, yes.
Love it.
She enjoys road trips, planning events, and spending time with friends and family, and now that new grandbaby.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, grandmother is the
Nice.
best out of all of those titles. Grandmother
That's
is
the
the
best
best.
one. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
absolutely.
So again, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yes. So let's start off with, can you tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Sure. I'm well, like you already said, I'm 56 years old. I one of the first questions that I had read that you had put on me is really where one of the biggest things that changed my life was when my dad found out he had cancer.
Mm.
And 10 months from the day that we found out that he had cancer, he passed away. There was nothing, there was right from the get-go when we found out that he had cancer. They couldn't do anything for him. And
Mm.
so it just progressed and took him away. Now, mind you, this whole time I'm the only girl in our family. So I was daddy's little girl. So that affected my life. Like out of everything in my life, that was that was a huge, huge hit for me. I'm still recovering. I've went through, so the emotional part of this is really a good part for me to talk about.
Okay.
Um because I was in a really, really bad place when all that took place. To where just I started eating just comfort for that's how I dealt with everything. It was just easy to, and I actually got to almost 400 pounds.
Mm.
And I got to where I had to sit on a stool to take a shower. My health wasn't good. I it It really just finding out. And then, so like before my dad passed away, I had actually made, I had made him a promise that I'd get healthy.
Oh, okay.
So that was, so after he passed, I went through, I was mad. I was mad at everybody. I was mad. I was mad at God. I was just, there was no reason for my dad to have to go through what he had to go through. And he did nothing but ever work hard for everybody. And he would give his shirt off, his back for anybody. He got to retire. He rebuilt his garage. That was supposed to be his retirement home. It's a 3-car garage. That's what he always did, was worked in the garage. If he wasn't at work, he was in the garage doing something.
Mhm.
Um, and then for him, he got to spend 5 years is what he got to enjoy as retirement, is what he got to enjoy. And I
So,
just, yeah, yep.
no,
Go
I
ahead.
was gonna say, so would you say that was like the most taxing or the most taxing time on your emotional health?
I think so. Absolutely. I think that probably topped everything off at that
Mhm.
point. I was a single mom most of my boys' life. Jim and I have been together 11 years. But like my oldest son was almost 16 years old when Jim and I got together. So
Okay.
he kind of was there to help me kick it in. But so I was a single mom most of their
Mhm.
life. So trust me, the emotion roller coaster is definitely my department. And to hold it all together, and
Mhm.
um, I had to do a lot of digging, and that's definitely where God came in. That was, I had to seek something greater. I had to
Mhm.
make peace with what has had transpired. So I've been through a ton of emotion just with that whole scenario all by itself. That was a huge impact in my life, and I still to this day deal with it.
So let me ask this, and then I'm gonna let Brandy
Yep.
get in here. How how long before Jim came into your life? Um, before your when your dad had passed away.
Okay, so he was with me when my dad passed away. So
Okay.
Okay.
Jim came into my life. Uh, we got married in 2017. So Jim about 5 years, about when my dad retired. So it was
Okay.
about 5 years before my dad passed away. Jim came into my life.
Okay. Okay. So you had him to kind of help you through that.
Oh,
Bridge.
absolutely.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. And he knew my dad too. So I mean, that was, yeah,
Okay.
he was definitely he is one of my biggest supporters.
Okay. Mhm.
Love that. That definitely is a difficult, a difficult time. What are some things that happened during that time that you've had to unlearn?
Had to unlearn.
Yeah.
Definitely just, I've had to learn how to deal with my emotions in general. I was lashing out. I mean, at everybody. Um, I would, uh, I would constantly eat just to comfort myself. At night, I could sit here and just eat a big old thing of ice cream by myself and wouldn't even think twice about it. Wasn't thinking about myself. I wasn't thinking about my health. I wasn't, it was just something that made me feel good at the time.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah. And so, and then, there I drank there for a little while too. Alcohol became it wasn't a huge deal. Um, but I did rely on that for a very short period of time. It didn't take me long to get really sick one time and decide that that just was not for
That
me.
wasn't it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, I decided that. Nah, we'll just stick with the ice cream and go a different route. But so really food had been a huge comfort for
Mhm.
me. And so that's really hard to get away from.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so, every time that just anything, it didn't matter, whatever it was, I would think about what is there that I can, whether it was just I wanted something sweet or I just wanted, and then I started hiding it from people. So then I started eating to where people wouldn't see me eat.
Mhm.
Okay.
So it got really deep at one time that I did not only lying to myself or everybody else, but I was also lying to myself.
Right, right. And then when, you're
Gets
overeating,
out of
you can only
hand.
lie for so long
Right. Oh,
before.
yeah. It shows. Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. It shows up very quickly, and gets out of control very quickly. And it
Right.
did. That's why I said it took some time to.
To kind of, what do you think was was there any particular day or thing that kind of brought about change in that area?
Good question.
Um, I lost 100 pounds. I was just
Congratulations.
determined to keep that promise that I had made to my dad.
Mhm.
And I started teaching water aerobics at the Y. I just kind of decided I first went for a little while, absolutely fell in love with it. And then I just became an instructor. Um, that helped because that helped me get out and meeting people, um, interacting with people. And I did water aerobics with John Boyd,
Mhm.
pastor,
Mhm.
for 6 months before I even knew he was a pastor. I'm
Really?
not even kidding.
Oh,
I'm not kidding you. Him and Lady B, I absolutely love them. They are a powerful couple. But Lady B had invited us to his 5-year pastoral
okay.
celebration. And I'm like, oh, I can't wait. Absolutely. And I'm like, I can't wait. And that day that I walked into that church, that changed my life.
Mhm.
I love
It
that.
changed, it did. I felt the change as soon as I walked in that door.
Really?
I did. I just like, and I had told Pastor that a long time ago, just it was a warm welcome when we first came in that door. Um, Everybody is just so welcoming, and unjudgmental. I mean, it's just like, and Pastor, he is just like a pain in my butt, but I absolutely love that man. Don't tell him I said that, but like seriously, it was just too um I could sit and listen to him talk for days
Mhm.
and days and
Mhm.
days, and he makes sense.
Right.
He
Yes.
really he
Yes.
really made me um think about why things happen,
Mhm.
why things are, why I have to let things go,
Mhm.
why I have to turn it over to God. I can't hold that all into myself. I said, so all that really that day that I walked into there, just it changed my life. And that is where really became a bigger part of my life. Um, and I'm still growing to this day. So I have my own support group now. I have there's about 14 ladies.
Okay.
We are all from different churches,
Oh, okay.
but we all exercise together. We're all the water angels. So
Oh, cute.
we have breakfast together every Friday.
I was going to ask, is that the group you go to breakfast with
It
every
is.
Friday?
Yep,
Okay.
every
Okay.
Friday.
I went
Okay.
with you
Yep.
all once.
Yes. Yeah. And we welcome everybody because this group is so uplifting. We uplift women
Mhm.
every chance that we can. And they all have such a huge heart. I mean, we
Mhm.
do all sorts of charity work, we help each other, We get together every 2 weeks at my house and we chat about all sorts of different things. So whether I've got something going on or one of them has something going on, and we just support each other and help us through life, help this through this thing called life. And
Right.
it's
And
absolutely amazing.
that was going to be my
Love
next
that.
question. Are there any resources, therapy, counseling or hobbies, spiritual practices, your water angels
We
that
do.
help
Love
We
it.
you with
and
your
that Yep.
navigate?
Yeah. And we do all that together in that group.
Okay.
That's why I
Okay.
said most of us are from, there's some of us that are from Love and Action, but I have several women from other churches that have all just became a part of my group. They come and do water aerobics with us. They're going to help me with the race around the creek.
Okay.
So we got that coming up too. But we do all sorts of, we were serving meals down at the share center.
Okay.
Anytime that we know somebody needs help, they can call us.
Right.
We
Mm.
What a
are,
blessing.
yeah, yeah. So we're available for stuff like that. And these ladies just love to help and volunteer.
It sounds to me like you all are love and action.
I,
Sure
I'm
does.
thinking that's kind of what it is. And absolutely,
Yeah.
and they all have earned it. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Can't ask for a better church, actually.
Right. Right.
Love that. So throughout your process, how has your emotional health journey changed how you view yourself and your relationships?
Oh, I have never, you believe it or not, I have never really been an outgoing person. I know you guys see me.
That's
I know.
okay.
I knew that was going to be your look. Seriously, I'm not. I was always a backseat girl.
Really?
So I know. I knew you both were going to go, what? Like for real? So if that answers any of your questions, I'm I'm
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm I'm pretty confident. And I'm just ready to take anything on. Just
Okay.
kind of, yeah, it's changed my life. They have changed my life. And in that whole group, there are counselors, there are um they all have judges. I mean, they all have different backgrounds. So it is a complete diverse group.
Right. Right. And it
And they
is.
are,
It
and
is.
they're, yeah, some of them,
Right.
absolutely. And they're just amazing women. And, they would do anything to help anybody.
Hmm.
So, and that's right. It's been life changing for me. And that's what I would suggest if anybody, is looking for anything, get yourself a support group, build your own
Hmm.
support group,
Yes.
and do good things together.
Hmm.
And that's what we do. We keep each other busy. We have a group text. It's a good morning from everybody every morning.
Oh,
It is. And if there's something going on, we all know right away.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's like family, really. They're better than family, really. I don't see my family.
right, right.
So
Oh.
yeah.
Feel
I
closer
know
than
I
your
don't. Because everybody works different shifts. My kids
Hmm.
work different shifts, and so yeah, but I always have them. It doesn't even matter. They're like a text away. So
I love
family.
it that you created your own community,
Yes.
right?
and
Your
that's kind
own
of that is
group.
kind of and we welcome and we're welcoming. We just actually added a couple women to our group, and
Hmm.
anybody that needs that type of support,
Right,
we're
right,
here for them.
right.
If they need a little bit of
Right.
motivation to get out of the house and do some kayaking or come to the pool, or they're always welcoming. You've been to the pool.
Hmm.
As soon as you come in, they're all like happy to see you.
Right, right. It's like,
Yep.
hi, Rhonda.
Yeah. Yep. They're like, come join us.
Right, right.
Yep. Yep.
I'm
So,
gonna have to check this water
oh yeah,
well
when you
out.
if you're
Kids
feeling
need to,
down or depressed, sad, walk into that area. Walk into the pool area.
yep. Yep. It's definitely energetic and they are all
Yes.
having a good time.
Yes.
Yep, we
Definitely
do. Yeah,
to
come
check
see
that out.
us.
How would you say that your relationship with Jesus has impacted your emotional wellness?
Um, Definitely in a good way. I've I've been able to let a lot of things go.
Mm,
Accept what has happened. Let the past be the past. I held on to a lot of stuff, a lot of anger, especially with like the boys' dad. Um, and that's gotten really far because that's not really what I call him. So that has really helped me.
Mhm.
Oops, anyway. So but it also gives me somebody to turn to. You know,
mhm.
when I do have those nights in my bed at night, you know, and I'm there, I know I'm not alone.
Right.
And that gives me an opportunity to, you know, just open up and I always feel he's there for me. You
Mhm,
know, there's been times that I am not kidding you, we've had conversations going down the road. You know, I've had one morning I had a commercial that was on the radio and it was everything I needed to hear. It was just crazy.
mhm,
It was kind of weird. This just kind of he has definitely showed himself to me.
mhm.
There.
So
Yep,
he speaks
absolutely.
through,
It
people.
I know
Yes.
Yeah.
it's crazy, is it not?
Yes.
I said and I get and now I have goosebumps because and that's how
Mhm,
I feel. That is
Hmm.
definitely
mhm.
he's definitely changed my life
Yeah.
for the better. Absolutely.
Yeah. He is closer than a friend. Is it
Yep,
probably closer than a
yep,
friend,
yep,
closer than a
closer. Yep,
brother? Yeah.
yep.
Absolutely.
So if you had to go back and tell your younger self, if you had to go back, what would you say to your past self about dealing with
Motion
hardship?
and um you know what? I probably should have went and found the Lord way sooner than I did.
Okay.
That and that's the true statement. I mean, I grew up in a household that my dad was like, no way am I going to church. There's no my mom did. You
Mm-hmm.
know, my mom would go with my grandmother, but it was nothing that was ever that's not how we were raised. That's not how we grew up.
Mm-hmm.
So um I think that would have probably made a whole lot of difference, actually. Just the connections and stuff that you have
Mm-hmm.
with other believers. And you just feel like home when you walk in there. You know, it doesn't how else what else do you how else do you explain it?
Right, right, right.
So yeah, I think I would say that I would have definitely on Love in Action many years ago or something close to it.
Right, right, right. Yeah.
Yep.
So, and then what is or I'm sorry, what is one piece of advice? I think you said you answered this earlier, but what is how do I want to word that? What is one piece of advice you would give to someone who's struggling with their emotional health?
Oh, get a support group, build
Okay.
your own. Yeah, absolutely. Come and join mine. Come and join us. We'll help you with that aspect as well. So, like truly, I have a great group of women that are loving,
Mhm.
very supportive, and no judgment.
Mhm. They are loving action, y'all. Y'all better
They
get
are
They are. I can
absolutely.
tell that.
Yep, absolutely.
They will accept you in for sure.
Absolutely. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep, there is no qualifications. You just have to be there for us too.
Right. Yeah,
That's
reciprocate.
it.
Yeah,
Yep,
reciprocate. Yeah.
that's it. Hallelujah.
So one thing that we like to do is we like to play a game that's called Healthy Confessions. So
Uh-oh.
just a question here. It's just a fun little thing. Do you prefer sunrise or sunset and why?
That's easy. Sunset. I am not a morning person in any way, shape, or
Okay.
form.
Okay.
You wouldn't know that either. I do water aerobics at
Oh, I was
7
about to
a.m.,
say.
but
That's what I'm
it
saying.
takes everything I have to get there.
To get there.
But sunsets are actually absolutely beautiful. They're romantic and they're
Mhm.
just put you at ease.
Ah, all right. I
Yeah.
would say I like sunrises. I'm an early morning person.
Are you?
I am.
I wish I was. Every morning I have to drag myself out of that bed, but
Yeah,
I do it.
no. No, I'm up. I can be up 4:30, 5 o'clock cleaning.
You know when Dixie's up because Dixie's already texting us her good mornings. I can hear my phone in the morning, ding. So I know when the ladies start getting up, ding, ding, ding.
Right. It's
So,
like I know.
but I wouldn't change it.
I
Oh.
love that.
Yeah.
Wait, Brandy, are you a morning person or sunrise or sunset?
I'm I'm more of a sunrise. I'm one of those people that as soon as I wake up, you can talk to me, you can ask me questions. It's no problem. The same, even kill throughout the day. So,
Yes.
I have a
Well, you
hard
can talk to
time.
me in the morning. I just probably isn't as loud.
Yeah, no, and for me, it's like as soon as I open my eyes, okay. I mean,
I'm
It's a
and
ready,
different
ready.
story
I'm
when I,
ready. I'm
yeah,
up.
different
Let's
story when I
go.
step foot in that pool, though. Come join us.
Yes, I'm definitely gonna get that
Yeah,
on my
come
calendar.
join us. Pools are closed right now, but they should be open
Okay.
in about another week.
Ah,
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
$5 a class. You don't have to have a membership.
And I do have one, so
Oh, you do good.
yes,
Good. Come see us.
I
I teach
definitely
on
will.
Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday.
Okay, okay. What time does it start?
On Wednesday and Friday at 7 a.m. And
Oh,
then on Saturday is at 9 a.m.
okay. Well, I definitely can make Saturday.
Okay,
That's for sure. So
good
I
deal.
will be looking forward to not tomorrow, but next Saturday if it's
Yeah,
open.
yes.
Yes, definitely.
Sounds
So
good.
can you tell us about anything that you'd like to promote? Anything you have coming up?
I think you
So
mentioned um
the
like
race around the
race around the
creek.
creek or something.
Yeah, can you share
Yeah.
about that?
I think your camera might be froze.
Oh, are you frozen?
Yep, I think
Oh, you're
Okay, there
back.
you
there you
go.
go. So it's unstable. So the race around the creek is it is something I put together. We actually me and Miss Wanda did the first one together about
Yes,
4 years ago.
yes.
Okay.
And you don't have
Yeah,
to say like the city we stay in, but
Battle Creek.
no.
Don't say the whoa, I got you. Edit that out, sorry. So anyway, race around the creek is they have to solve puzzles and clues as they
Okay.
drive around town and complete simple tasks.
Mhm.
So they're not anything that's real hard.
Okay.
But they're and it's not a race in the car. They just use the car to get from place to place.
It's so fun.
It is a lot of fun. We've done some really, really fun activities. What just for one of them last year, we actually made them measure out the ingredients to make ice cream. They actually literally had to make ice cream with their hands. And then we made them consume it before they could move on. So
Oh
Oh,
gosh.
see.
so we do a lot of fun stuff like that.
Oh,
So
that
Mhm.
that
sounds
the
like a
race this
blast.
year is going to be on June 28th. Um,
Okay.
Yeah, so we're getting ready to put that together. I can't throw out any details yet because we're going to change it up a little bit this year, but
Nice.
yeah, it's going to be a good time and looking to hopefully double teams this year. We didn't have very many teams
Okay.
last year, so we're going to move the race up to June 28th.
Okay.
And hopefully that'll get us some more teams. Think we're going to raise money this year too, to throw in
Mhm.
on top of it. We're going to help the veterans out somehow. So
Oh,
stay tuned.
all right.
Yeah,
Definitely. Look forward to
yeah,
hearing about that.
yeah.
I'm telling you, it's a brand new. If you have not participated, it's fun.
Oh, it's a
Yeah, I
I
blast.
was
definitely
on the
want to.
committee for a couple of years. It was fun.
Yeah, yeah.
It
And
sounds
it's
like a
teams,
good
you
time.
can get teams of 2 to 3.
Okay.
And then you just have to figure out clues. You're given clues to where to go. You drive to that destination, and then 2 of you have to complete a task. So when you get there, if you do have 3 people for the team, you decide which 2 are going to complete that task. And then you guys get back in the car and go to the next one. So,
Okay.
yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
time.
I love it.
Yep, yep, it's a good time.
That
So,
sounds like a good time.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Marianne, thank you.
Yes, thank you
Thank
so
you,
much for
thank you,
having
thank
me.
you.
Yes.
So, to our listeners, we hope and pray that this topic was beneficial to you. And we hope that you learned something that you can apply to your life to help with your emotional health.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yes,
Amen.
Thank you again.
yes.
You
Thank you
ladies
so
have a
much.
great weekend.
You as well. We
You too.
appreciate
See
you.
you Sunday.
We'll
All
see you on
right.
Sunday.
All right.
All right.